I'm Ben. We are the Life of the Konnings. We are 68 people on the daily in a two-bedroom apartment. We are doing our first Q&A. So a bunch of you guys have asked us a bunch of questions, and we narrowed it down to 10 being our first live together and doing
some nosy people.
Q&A.
Come on.
And sorry about my camera again, guys. It's only the front camera that I've been having difficulties with. So if you guys see a line with a little dot in the middle, it's not your phone.
Your phone's
it's
broken. You better get it
ours.
checked out.
So if you guys are jumping on, comment below, say hello, let us know how you guys are doing this evening, and we'll get to it, because Ben's pretty eager to get back to his game.
Whoa, this is important. I mean, I don't have a problem with it. I would pretty much drop whatever I'm doing, because whatever she has me do is usually 5 or 10 minutes. Not too much.
Hi, Nina. Hi, Marissa. How are all of you? So we'll get to it. Do you want to read the first question?
You want me to read?
Yeah.
All right. Where did you and your husband meet? Oh. Well, dating site. Met on a dating site. I was looking for some ads. Come across her ad, and it was a pretty good ad. So I liked the pictures, liked the description. And so I called, inquired, and set up a meeting. And, it went well. She answered the questions good. She looked good. But it wasn't based on that. Personality was a big plus when I got her to open up a little bit more. But and then it was a bonus after a bonus as far as I'm concerned. 7-8 years not seeing anybody or doing too much with myself other than just staying at home, doing nothing, working.
Yeah.
And took a chance, and you know what they say about taking chances.
Hi.
Comes with baked goods.
Yes, it definitely does.
No, I think I did more better for myself than I ever could have. When people picture what they want in a person, and you get more than that, that's what I got.
Aww,
That's yeah.
You're so sweet. Do you both have kids together? No, Ben and I don't have kids together.
We're trying, but no.
Unfortunately.
She says she can't get pregnant, but I don't believe her. I'm a pretty persistent person. So we'll just, sip on that one.
Unfortunately, Ben and I met after I had surgery and my cancer and all my treatments. So after my cancer, they removed everything. And I had ended up having a full hysterectomy, so no. Ben and I don't have any.
And I knew all of this, but she disclosed all this to me. Some of it was in her profile when I met her. So, yeah, I mean, it's not about what the, I don't know. You know what I'm saying.
But we do love our kids, and we consider them all our children. So yes, they're like his children are definitely my children, and my children call him Daddy Ben. So they're definitely his children as well.
Treat them all the same.
Number 3, Ruth.
Oh. 3. Is it hard living in a 2-bedroom space with the children? Is it hard? Well, yes and no. I guess it's just different ways you look at it. We got 4 boys, all different ages, all into similar things, that within reason, I guess. And with giving them the bigger room, left us a smaller room, feels like a closet, but either way, it's still a room. That's all we do is sleep in there. So, I think it's not that hard. I think what makes it hard is the fact that we got animals on top of it.
Well, yeah, when you consider 6 kids, 3 cats, 1 dog, 1 snake, and the 2 of us, it's pretty crowded.
So if you take feeding the animals for 2 months, and the money that would go into that could really go into other places. But I mean, these are the choices we all make, so we live with it.
I don't think it's more about space, because we can make a living in the 2-bedroom apartment, and there is space, and it's not crowded. I find it's just sometimes the boys, they need their time.
Yeah.
So we always try to make it an obligation to give them that time.
So my son has a friend over this weekend.
Yes.
So her older boy is like, oh, I know they talk too much, they're loud. Well, they're playing video games and they're communicating with people around the world, and they're not going to be like, they're not going to type to people in the whisper chat, so they're going to talk out loud. So we allow him to go sit in our room to have his personal space, so he's not overwhelmed with the fact that he used to have his own room.
Yes.
But you know, he's done very well for a 13-year-old boy.
They
I'm very proud of him.
have adjusted phenomenally. It's like,
But for being 13, I mean, that's quite a stage in life to
He's
be
done
making a
good.
big jump the way he
So,
did. So I'm
I
proud
don't
of him.
know if you guys know, but we have a range of ages here. So we have a 13,
And attitudes.
13, 11, and 9. Sorry, he's going to be 10 in March. So 10. So 11, 10, and then we got 8, and then we got then we got a 5 and a 4. So
Bingo. It's like combination to a lock. Figure that out.
So it's definitely a variety of ages that we try to cope with. And again, they all have their own personality and they're trying to learn and grow into their own little person.
Yeah.
So it's adjusting with how, you know.
And who you think they are today and next week is not going to be who they are next month or
And
next
what
year.
works for one kid definitely doesn't work for another kid. So you're always battling. But anyways, when it comes to the space, we're good. We're comfy and we're okay.
Yeah, like it's quiet here. It's quiet. It's nice, but it does. We can't say it doesn't have its moments. There are times where it does, feel like the walls close in. But you're talking stress on top of that. There's just household issues that on top of that make it stressful in a small place.
Mm-hmm.
But raising them and doing what we're doing, no. It's not that bad.
No, we love every moment of it.
But there's no way you could do it with another one. There would be, I think, laws broken at that point.
But if we do get a bigger place, I definitely want to look into adoption.
Yeah, we can just stroll the streets and find one, sitting around somewhere on a bench. Just grab them. Baby, here's some money and some treats.
Hi.
Want a PlayStation? But no, I mean, maybe a bigger places in the future sometime soon.
Yeah.
Next.
All right. What foods can't be ate in your house?
Sugar, chocolate. What else? Anything from the stores that are sweet and juicy.
None of the kids have an allergy, but they definitely have a different taste palette. So what works for one kid, again, doesn't work for another. And yes, we do make multiple sides, but they do eat the meats.
So with kids, you would think they like gummy bears and gummy snakes and stuff, but gummy bears for some, well, we won't name, but really is a big no.
No.
He doesn't like gummy bears, but yeah, that for an example.
But for one kid that loves mashed potatoes, another kid doesn't like, so they have rice, and then the other kids don't like rice, so we make a pasta. It all varies on different and vegetables, but they will all eat the meats, like the same meat, just different sides. And
but there's a good chance you're getting rice with that meal.
Yeah.
I love rice.
I'm not hungry. I don't want that.
I don't like it like a long movie. I can't say, but it sank to the bottom of the ocean. It was like 6 hours long.
Exactly.
That's what rice is sometimes.
Number 5.
All right, what do we got here? 5. What are your biggest pet peeves about each other?
Oh.
You better go first, because I might take up the rest of this live.
My biggest pet peeve about Ben would have to be his sleep talking, because it scares the hanky out of me to the point where I might fall out of bed. But it's not the point where he's talking and yelling at someone in excitement that he's in a game or something like that. Or when he walks into a room and he's like, "Wah!" and just makes the loudest noise, which scares the banana out of me. Oh my gosh! Like that.
Y'all thinking it. Come on.
I know. So, yeah, he doesn't have too much of pet peeves that I would say that are annoying or frustrating.
I don't know. I'm trying to think it, but you know what you complain about. You don't even complain about video games.
The farmer's blow. You guys know what I'm talking about? That just grosses me out.
Oh, for those that don't know, you take a big breath, take one finger, one finger and you go plug and
No.
exhale all of this through that little orifice hole, but make sure it's clear and open and aimed clear away from everyone around you, because it could. There's sometimes if they're not solid, they will just go everywhere. You can get a nice hard one, really, really solid, and you feel it, and you're like, ow, ooh, boom, right across the room. You can hit people if you just time it right. Just
It's grody.
look down the crease of your nose and just kid and be like, what the?
I can't. I'm not there. I'm just not there.
Yeah, she don't like that.
Alright, what's
And
your
the
pet
fact, her pet peeve, no, there's no more. The fact that I own a snake.
peeve? Oh!
She hates that.
Oh,
Hates it.
I have a big phobia. Now, if I got a tarantula, that might be a whole different story, because Mr. Man over here
I hate them, but tarantulas are cool.
scared of spiders.
I hate spiders.
Maybe I'll just get him a little 8-pack of spiders. I don't know.
A little 8-pack. You
Thank-
can buy, what is this?
I guess.
Bulk spider buying? Where do you buy 8 packs of spiders? Are you like dollar store? I'm not sure where she's going with that one.
Dollar Tree.
Oh, fake ones, yeah.
Alright, what's
real
your
ones.
pet peeve, babe?
The fact that you don't give yourself time to sit.
Oh,
That you're always working for everyone else. You put everyone else first. The kids, me, the dogs, the house.
that's a mama's job.
But I'm not
though.
upset with the fact. No, but you put a lot of yourself, time, and energy into it, and it's not a downfall. It's not a pet peeve, but it is a pet peeve, because I see you go, and I just hope that you get the rewards in life that you deserve for doing it all.
I do by having you.
So you work hard. I guess you kind of work like 4 or 5 people at a time. You're like 4 or 5 people in one person when it comes to that.
It's just so energetic.
Yeah, you keep up to everything.
Try to.
Yeah.
It'll
You
take
do
us
it with a
enough
good.
hours in the day.
She does it really, really well. But I
do.
mean,
There's a
she's.
smitten of firecracker,
I've seen days where
though.
she's like complaining about her back, her feet, her head.
Yeah.
And those are the things that I know she pushes. I try to help out where I can and when I can. I mean, when I'm
Oh,
not
absolutely.
taking out the garbage, I'm doing other things around the house.
Mm-hmm.
And when I'm not taking the dog out, it's probably because she wants fresh air. She's been
And-
running the house, so for her to go outside and get,
It's like,
the wind
you
in
know
her
that
face instead of
moment when
spit
you're a
and
mom and you
screams.
go pee and you don't have fingers coming down from the door being like, let me in.
So she takes
I
advantage
just
of being
need
able
that
to leave the
time with
house.
Sassy, my girl right here, just to
If
take
the
that
garbage
deep
is
breath.
too heavy, or if there's too much, or
Yeah.
if the dog is going out on a crappy day, and she
Mhm.
really doesn't want to, and she asks me, I do whatever she asks. But I think
Certainly a pet
I know. I think we
peeve.
kind of went off the topic there. That's live for you.
Hi. I knew we were gonna get into some tangents. All right, number 6. Do you plan on getting a bigger place? If yes, when?
Oh, we're gonna buy a mobile home actually on wheels, and we're just gonna drive around the
You
country.
know the RV that has the 2-story? I was totally thinking about that. I
Yeah.
was watching a family on YouTube that has 12 children and they live in a
No,
2-story
I'm
RV.
joking. What? No, a 2-story.
RV, yeah.
Oh
And
my-
they definitely make it work. I don't
Yeah.
know. What you guys think? I don't know. What you guys
Insurance
think?
would be like a
Comment below,
mortgage
let us
payment.
know.
Let us know.
Yes, Sassy, you agree?
You getting in this? You just
Okay.
like to be in center. Huh?
So yes, we do plan on getting a bigger place.
We've been
as-
looking. I've been looking before I met her, and I'm still looking now. It's just
Yes.
that the looking has adjusted. That's the only thing.
And the boys want their own rooms, and we got to take into consideration. And well, with things in the economy nowadays have just skyrocketed. But so
Instead of, as long as it fits the
No.
bill and is.
you want a big
within
backyard
reason,
with
we'll
a
take
bunch of acres? I couldn't agree.
Mhm.
Oh, I want like a chicken farm and a veggie and fruit garden.
We got enough animals
I
now.
want like a house with a.
Okay, next question.
Okay, number 7, baby.
Alright, where are we at here? I don't got my spectacles. No, I'm good. I can read. Alright, what attracted you to one another I guess I've already put that out there, so you've heard
Pretty
that.
much.
You just kind of rewind this video a little bit.
When
You'll
I
get to that.
first met Ben, we went on a walk around Picton, and I think what attracted me mostly to Ben was he talked from his heart and his chest, and he always wore his emotions and his feelings on his sleeve. And his personality is so outgoing and funny that it's just something that you need in nowadays when things are so serious and people are so stressed that you just need that little bit of a roll off the edge kind of guy. Stop picking your nose.
Oh. I forgot.
Oh my gosh.
I
And we
didn't have
just,
anything on my hand.
I don't know, coming from a back history that you guys heard about my previous videos, it just feels like we balance each other out even when I feel like I'm going off the edge and going off like a firecracker, which I do. Like, no one's perfect. Ben just kind of calms me down in a sense where it's just trying to get things together.
Kayla, can you please put the child down? Put it down. Now take a deep breath. And sing a song.
So yeah, that's kind of what attracted me about Ben. And well, of course, look at him. He's cute. Why? And you too,
I
yeah.
still need to get her eyes checked, I tell you. What's going on there?
Alright. Does having so many kids around make it hard?
For personal time, for one-on-one, for reconnecting, recharging, and just, that's extremely hard.
Yeah.
Not being able to do that and balance that with everything that's going on, if you're not careful, it really can destroy your relationship quickly.
Yeah.
And I can't stress that enough. But if you don't take that time when the time can be taken, that things can happen eventually. Kids ruin everything.
Have you seen that movie? Best movie ever! I actually have it muted while it's playing season 2.
You can't, I don't think you can say too much on this before it starts red flagging things.
No.
But I was throwing hints. But yeah. No, we loved them and we wouldn't change a thing. If anything, I wouldn't even care if she came with another 2. It still would have, it went down the same way.
Why? I know. Okay, number 9. Does their diagnosis make it harder?
No.
Yes.
She says yes, I say no, because I'm very sympathetic and I don't know, I process things really different than most people. So she says I stick up for them a lot, which I do. I defend all of them the same, just as if they were my own, and she gets irate about it. So that's a pet peeve. There we go. There's that one. Yep. They're coming. So yeah. And but yeah, I mean, like, what was the question? I don't want to go too far off. Diagnosis, yeah. I don't know. It's with the youngest.
Shaylin.
It's a definite struggle. It's easy to tell. It's easy to see. She takes a lot out of us. And like I said, I learned these things very early on, and it didn't scare me off. But she has been by far the most intriguing creature I've ever met in my life.
Consistent 4 years.
She is vicious. I'm telling you, where are you going with this? This is live. I'm getting real right now. She is a force to be reckoned with.
She is.
Look, my eyes. That kid will tear you down from across the room.
With her ODD, it's definitely new for me. But again, I've been dealing with this for 4 years. She was born 3 months premature, as you guys know. So she was definitely a preemie. There was a lot of complications. They had to revive her 7 times. She was in the hospital for 3 months. She's seen multiple doctors.
She had a rough go. She had a rough start to getting out. So yeah, like I said, I knew all this, and yeah, they've endured and gone through a lot. But I mean, with children with disability, it's not how the question is how difficult or does it make life hard. It's you learn.
You grow with them.
No, not even that. You pick things. You learn to develop more as a person, as a parent, and as a teacher.
Well, you're growing with them. You're learning with them.
They're teaching you more patience. They're teaching you more ways and how to react and cope with them at the same time. I mean, every child is different. Nobody's wired the same. Everybody's got different preference, views, and outlooks. It's just it's just a roller coaster until they get to that age where they kind of define themselves and kind of start to buckle into life the way they should be. And that's on us. And if they don't do that, well then, yeah. Next question.
All right, so
She's a handful. We love her. I wouldn't change a thing, and I definitely wouldn't let that alone. The fact that she's that busy, destructive, and everything else, I wouldn't let that get in the way.
No.
But it's what would get in the way is, like I said, just not being able to reconnect.
Yeah.
And you just got to make sure you find that time, whether it's 10 minutes a day, 2 minutes a day. You take that time when it's there, and it adds up. It really does.
For sure. No, it really does. But
She's. I go to sleep at night thinking I hear her. Hearing her. Like at 3 in the morning, I'm like, what? No, she's in the walls. Kayla! She got out of bed.
She's alive.
I don't know what she got into.
But I find that she's more restless at night because her mind's consistently going. So even though she's not up and awake, she is up and awake in her dreams, where she's already playing out a day or what she has happened at that day.
There's a video, quick quote, to a lady on TikTok. She's viral for eating a certain food. If I say to, it puts things together. But she sleepwalks and runs around and says all funny stuff.
Yeah.
But Shaylin does most of that, but without the funny part.
Yeah.
It's scary. She's fighting off her brother. She's uncomfortable. My toys. I don't want to get a timeout. She just relives the days like it's nothing, and she's
not conscious of the things around her. So when she throws herself in her dreams or what she's thinking about, she can physically really harm herself because she's just so carefree and her body's just so relaxed that she doesn't know the elements around her.
She's thrown herself. We got her bed on the floor right now, but she's physically tossed herself out of bed trying to run. She just got up and rolled and then got up. And it's
just so I don't mean to giggle about it, but it's just
it's funny to an extent, but you don't want it continuing because it's not. Watching that happen is not cool.
Exactly.
It's almost like watching a child go through a seizure.
Yes, and it's hard. Yeah. Okay. Number 10. This is our last question. Then you guys got to go to bed or drink coffee and stay up all night, go back to work. I don't know, do whatever it is you guys do. Is your parenting styles different? Yes.
What do you think?
Absolutely.
What do you think?
We'll give you a second to comment below and let us know because, yes.
Our parenting skills are very. We come from two different cut cloths in life.
Big time. I'm a farmer country gal.
And I was raised by a pastor. I lived in a church.
Hi.
That was a part of my life. It still is. And yeah. So she's learning from me and I'm getting taught by her. That's how it goes.
Yeah, we're definitely cut from different cloths and
two different spectrums.
Yeah, hardcore.
And, as I said, I'll explain where.
So, as I'm trying to take in some of the stuff that he has said to me, it's opened my eyes more, not in a certain way of being like, wow, that's cool, but to being, oh my, how did I not see this before, and why didn't I get a handle on it?
I've opened her eyes. She's seen
me a monster.
She didn't see the light. She saw the dark pits.
A dark pit.
And she wants to go back to the light.
I want to. I really do. I want to be blind again.
Blinded
But yeah,
right.
That is definitely, he's like more rock and roll where I'm like cool country.
I like country.
Yeah.
I like country rap. I like country blues.
Yeah. So yeah, I know, but we really appreciate you guys taking your time out of your day to comment and ask us questions, and we're really excited to do this as this is a new adventure and a journey for our family.
Well, they're just watching us because they're just nosy and want to know things. And don't worry, the juicy stuff will come in the future. You guys just stick around. Don't go nowhere, and there's lots more to come.
If you guys want to see more, always remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification to see and get reminders of upcoming videos. I know Sass, she keeps nuzzling my hand. She wants to go outside, so I'm gonna have to cut this short before she,
Because Kayla's gonna take her outside.
I love the
Because I'm gonna play my video game. And it's really crappy weather, but it ain't rain. Kayla wants to go outside.
Yeah, we live in Ontario, so it's definitely snowing, and we're getting all the lovely snow now. And yeah, so it's beautiful though, and we can't wait to do stuff with the kids outside. They want to go, not tobogganing, but sledding? Not sledding.
Tobogganing.
Not tobogganing. He wants to take the ski board? No.
Oh, the snowboard.
Snowboard.
She says she's Canadian. I don't know. Oh my God.
But it'd be Katie's
That thing you
first
put on your
time,
feet
so-
and you slide down on.
You know that thing that you're like, woo!
Skis?
You
No.
stand
It's
up.
this wide or like super long. What is that thing? You strap your feet into it. It's like a one giant ski.
But yeah, you know what I mean. Kaden hasn't done it before, so he really wants to do it.
He wants to fall down on his face.
Oh.
Dad, I shouldn't have done that. Oh, why you stop me?
But
Again, experience.
But we really, really appreciate you guys coming along with us. And always remember, you're kind, you're beautiful, and you're amazing. Please never forget it.
You're handsome, you're amazing, and go build something even better. Boys, get to work. Keep your food on the table. Keep your stick on the ice. Keep your hat forward.
Thanks for joining us, guys. Bye.